Hey fellow supporters, welcome back. To all the newcomers, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to join the AI family. As you know, I am a standalone creator and it is difficult for me to make videos, arrange cameras and take video clips that are actually usable. So to help me with my works, I purchased this Moza Mini MX gimbal during the 11/11 sale. So today in this video, I will take you through my unboxing journey and the experiences using this gimbal for the first time. As with any other brand new product, peeling off the plastic wrapping is always the best feeling ever. The box inside slides down and the sound it makes doing this brings that next level of satisfaction in the unboxing experience. The box is matte black and has that glossy imprint of the gimbal folded. And wow, it unfolds like a book and has a glossy Moza logo on the left cover. By the way, it feels super premium. On the forefront of the box, we have a small instruction manual for the gimbal. Please take a minute and read the instruction completely, or you might do the mistake which I did. You have to wait a minute to see that. And then in the foam cutout, we have our gimbal in the folded state, which by the way is very compact. I don't know what this color is actually said, but it looks like matte white or greenish white or maybe silver white. Whatever it might be called, it looks good and it is the most important thing. I almost broke my gimbal on my first try. That's why you have to read the instruction manual before going for this product. Finally, I found a correct way of doing it. It comes with 2 axis lock, so we can rotate to unlock them from its lock position. And after a final turn, it is ready to be mounted with the smartphone. Although being cheap, which price I will reveal at the end, does not have that Chinese plasticky feel but has a good and solid feel to the hand. Other than the gimbal, we also have a wrist strap and a USB-C charging cable. They did a great job by adding a USB-C port to it. It also has that silica gel to maintain humidity inside the box. And I was trying to grab that bottom box, but suddenly the instruction book caught my attention.
Wow, I think this is the full user manual.
And even good thing is that the instructions are in English. It has explained every feature in detail, so you must read it. But for now, I can keep it aside and see what is next. Right after grabbing the bottom box out, I knew that they have a ribbon below, which you can pull and the box will raise itself so you can grab it easily. The company has done a wonderful job in making the customer's unboxing experience as much better as humanly possible for a product of this cost. And if we look into the box, we got a mini tripod which also works as a grip for the gimbal. And lastly, a pouch in the same gimbal color, which is soft and nice. After all of this, there is no more to see inside the box, so we can keep them aside and see the main highlight, which is the Moza Mini MX gimbal. This tripod screws in that weird side position, which is unlike to any other gimbals where the tripod is screwed in the bottom of the handle. Some people say it is beneficial and some say it is non-functional and ugly, but only time will tell whether I like or dislike this feature. It's my first time holding the gimbal, which feels a bit foreign and weird, but whatever it is, I'm enjoying every second of this unboxing. This is all set and all that is left is adding the smartphone and going for the test. But I have more mistakes to say with you. I tried powering it up without inserting the smartphone and it started shaking like crazy. This is one more lesson to be learned by you as well as me to read the instruction manual properly before going for the actual product. And I was a complete idiot and thought it happened because it was low on battery. But later I realized that it was also low on battery, but the reason of that crazy shake was not because of low battery but because of not adding the smartphone before powering it up. A quick side note to my subscribers is that I am giving away my DIY Arduino Spot Welder PCB for free, so click the video on that I button to know more about the giveaway. Let's come back to the gimbal. Then I let it charge for some time, and during that time I tried downloading the mobile app by scanning the provided QR code, but I don't know why it did not work. But now it is available in the Play Store and I will leave the link for the app if you are experiencing the same problem. It has 3 buttons and a joystick on the front and a trigger in the back. By pressing on the power button while there is a smartphone on the gimbal, it starts and goes to its default position. I found it to be difficult to control and take my clips at the first try because it was in pan tilt mode. Every axis is locked and I was completely confused on how to use it. However, I was able to use the joystick to set the position. And it finally became a bit easier when I pressed the plus button once and the gimbal went into pitch following mode. Now the movement felt much more natural and smooth and also easier. And if we press that minus button once, then it goes into FPV mode and it smooths out all axes but locks none of them. And let me put it back to its default position and show you one more cool feature. If you press the power button 3 times, it goes from horizontal to vertical and vice versa. Now let me show you the tracking feature of this gimbal, for which you will need the Moza Genie application. After you open the application, you need to connect to your gimbal. And after the connection is established, you can press on the trigger button once to start face tracking. It tracks faces and objects quite accurately if they have sufficient detail on them. Now let us watch the tracking video recorded on the app. The screen recorder has not captured good quality, but the final output is really great and I think it really worth every single penny. It has other modes like FPV, all locked and high speed sport mode, which I have not checked personally, but you can try it by looking at the instruction manual. Now I will show you some video sample captured on my smartphone using this gimbal and Moza Genie application. So guys, this is my unboxing experience with Moza Mini MX gimbal, and not a review in particular because I'm using any kind of gimbal for the first time, but what I can say from my personal experience is that it has a very good battery life, the build quality is really nice and it feels really good and premium in hand while also being very affordable. So thank you all for watching this video till this end, and I would like to thank Mr. Benrij and Mr. Varun Vasneth for being a supporter of this channel and a member of my Patreon. So thank you. See you in my next video. So till then, bye bye.